What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome to some more Marvel Snap. So I've been playing this in quite a bit off stream. I haven't been playing it as much as I intended to, but I've been getting quite a lot of cool stuff, and we started getting some pool 3. Should be showing up in a second. There we go. All right, so I've got it on my recent stuff, so nothing too amazing down here. Mr. Negative's got some potential, but I don't know. It's the cards that are in your deck, so if you've already drawn your Devil Dinosaur or anything else that's really beneficial for it, kind of sucks. And then like it makes America Chavez pretty not great, because then she's a 9 cost 6 power instead of a 6/9. So I don't know, felt kind of weird, but this guy's got, I don't know, he's got a weird limitation, but it's not that big a deal, I guess. And there's definitely ways to get around that, I feel like, or just, you know, leave a spot open. But I got Death, super excited about that. I need Wave though. Also got Hellcow, super good for discard stuff. Taskmaster, really good card, although I don't think so for Devil Dino, because I think it's just going to copy the base power, not the buffed up power. If it copies the buffed up power, that's fucking dope then, because then you don't even need Moon Girl like at all. Although then there's kind of redundancy to have two, but I don't know, that might be worth testing, or maybe somebody on Reddit already knows. There we got Lady Jane Foster and Wasp, so we just need Lockjaw, I think, for like the bulk of that kind of shell, I'm pretty sure. We got Wong, so that's really cool. That fit really well into the Panther deck, although I changed it up quite a bit. This is supposed to be like a leader, or I can't remember what the other one is. And then there's one other card that's supposed to become Arnim Zola, and I think one other card is supposed to become something else. Yeah, a Juggernaut, or a couple of other options, but Juggernaut's really good because then you can play it after Storm and it moves their cards out of the location. Yeah, like we got the Psylocke to get an early Wong play, and then we can start doing like extra double on reveal triggers for our Wolfsbane, Ironheart, White Tiger, all these really good on reveal cards. So we'll see how that goes. I've only played it once so far, and it was a bit weird because of the locations, and I had something else happen where our hands got shuffled in or something, I can't remember, and I played Ebony Maw on turn 1, forgetting about the you can't play stuff here. I'll have his ongoing ability, so I was like, this is yeah, we're going back out. But got this really cool Cable variant, young variant from the season pass, is a mystery variant, and we got Infinity Split on that. Looks so sick. We did another Infinity Split on America, and so now she's got these like whirling comet kind of things around her. Oh, and this like sort of pixely background is part of that as well. I think these like pink dots, I think, is also, yeah, see how this one doesn't have it. Ooh. I love the Infinity Split stuff, is so cool. Also Infinity Split Moon Girl, Infinity Split Devil Dino, finally. I think, did I do another one? I can't remember, maybe not, but I had been saving up my credits, but then I was looking on Reddit, and I might be able to get to 1,000 before the update, which if I do, then I'll get a lot more bonus credits and stuff. So I was like, you know what, let's try and get to 1,000, and if we don't, whatever, but then at least we'll start unlocking more cards and stuff again. And then I was getting like Death, Wong, Taskmaster, like all these really good cards, and I was like, oh, and I got this Medusa variant from a mystery variant as well from the season pass, which I really like as well. So yeah, really cool stuff. Yeah. So, and then real quick, just to show the decks too. So we're using this Moon Dino deck, which is, I mean, it's not an original idea of mine, but like this is my list that I came up with for it. And I've changed it a couple times, but yeah, this is the one I've been using currently, and it feels nice. It feels really reliable because you got like the white queen, so if you don't see your dino, you can draw their, you know, finisher card or see what they've got going on. And sometimes they only have like an armor or something as their highest cost card in hand, and you're like, well, they have fucking nothing then, obviously. We've got the Shang-Chi to deal with other dinos, Infinauts, things like that. The Moon Girl to hopefully just double Devil Dino. Chavez to help basically thin out the deck because she's not there till turn 6, so it's basically an 11 card deck for the first 5 turns, so you're much more likely to draw all the other stuff you actually need. And then, you know, just like Agent 13, Cable, Sentinel, Moon Girl, White Queen to power up Collector, Devil Dino. Although Collector feels a bit like a trap maybe, because most of the time, unless you get like Elysium or something making cards cost cheaper, you can't get him higher than like a 4 or 5 maybe. Well, unless you get a Moon Girl, and then he's gonna get like +3 or 4 off of that alone. But whereas Angela is gonna be a 2/7 almost every time. Like, I don't know, but he's so good and he fits with what the deck wants to do. It's hard to not play him, but like he could become a Killmonger maybe. Then we've got the Dino Destruction. The Dino Shell with a little destruction package of Nova, Bucky, Carnage for that Winter Soldier Carnage combo. Nova buffing up all your other guys, including hopefully Bucky and Carnage. Because you have to have Bucky die before Nova dies for Winter Soldier to get his buff. But if not, I mean, he still comes in back as a 6, and your Carnage is going to be ideally a 9, or at least a 7 power with the Nova. So, but yeah, and then basically pretty much the same thing. No Collector in this one. A lot of people would use Collector instead of having Chavez here, and it would just be like the 3, 4, 4, 5 would be your highest costs. But I don't think the Collector's really needed, and we don't have the White Queen, so that's one less trigger for him. And he just feels kind of awkward with the other 2-drops with Bucky, Carnage. There's a lot of 2s, so just felt like too many 2-drops in that one for me. And like I said, with the Chavez, just having her to thin it out and draw all the other stuff we need, because if we don't see Bucky with Carnage, which still can happen, it's kind of awkward. Or like if we don't see the Carnage and we just get the Nova, Bucky, Killmonger, like, I don't know. I've also thought about changing Carnage out for Deathlock. Especially because you can go 1, 2, 3 like that, and it's a much better. But then on turn 3, if you've got these 2 out, but then I always want to wait to put something else there to get Carnage up to that 9. I don't know. But yeah, this one, I don't know, it can feel kind of clunky if it doesn't draw right, but other than that, I like it, especially because just Bucky by himself is good value. If there's like Death's Domain or something, you just play him there, he dies, he turns into Winter Soldier, he stays there. They likely, unless they're on destruction, they likely can't even play to that location, so it's just a 1 location already. Then we got this control list, which is actually what I've shifted over to using a lot, and this is one that I came up with. Well, I mean, it's based off another list, but I made some changes. It's been doing pretty well. Basically, we just want to lock down one of the lanes earlier on with like Storm and Jessica, or, you know, maybe we've got the Angela there first, so she's going to be 5 power, and then Storm and Jessica come in, or the Sunspot. And then, you know, we got Professor X, so we can lock down another lane. Actually, I've had a few games with this one where I just locked down 2 lanes and then I just dropped Infinite on turn 3 and I won the other lane as well. But it's all in how it plays out and stuff. Sometimes I don't get everything I need. Sometimes I go for the Storm Jessica without having Jessica, and then I have to drop like armor or whatever just gives me the most power. And it's like, I hope it works. But it's been fairly consistent actually for me. Let's see, I showed off the Panther one, which I don't know, because it's sort of hybridized, and without the Arnim Zola, it really kind of makes it. I mean, you've still got Wong with Odin, White Tiger, Black Panther, Wolfsbane, Iron, like still plenty of good shit happening. But the Arnim Zola is just so strong. And then the leader and the other one, the other option, leader would be really good because it's like a counterplay kind of thing. You're just gonna play whatever they play basically on your side as well. In addition to leader, and then the Juggernaut would be really strong too, to push those cards out of the lane after you storm. But it's not enough of a deal that I don't think we can't play this one as is. And then we got this movement one, which is not quite the standard one. For sure, there's no Heimdall, as you'll see, but I don't know, Heimdall's pretty predictable, and not having him in there, people don't know, like, is he gonna Heimdall, is he not gonna Heimdall? Like, even if you have Heimdall, they don't know, but then just not having him in there, they're worrying about something you don't even have, just because they see the movement show and they're like, okay, well, the Heimdall's probably turn 6. But actually what we're trying to do with this one is we want to mainly focus on Kraven, which actually I want to swap in the variant for that one. And powering him up. We've got the multiple man Hulkbuster. It's kind of clunky, but Hulkbuster just buffing up like our Kraven or somebody else is still really good. Especially because sometimes we get like locations where it spawns in squirrels or raptors or shit that like eats up space on the board, and we can clear out some of that with Killmonger, of course. But we don't always see him. And so sometimes being able to play a card that's not actually going to stay on that spot can be pretty nice. Not to mention there's some weird specific interactions that can happen that can make, like, I think it was last night or the night before, maybe I was playing and somebody dropped the multiple man with a Hulkbuster. And I don't remember what the specific locations were or exactly what triggered it, but somehow it replayed the multiple man basically as a 20 power, and then it was going to be copying a 20 power multiple man all over the board, and it was only like turn 3 or something, or maybe 4. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna head out. But basically what we want to do is we want to try and get Moon Girl and copy with Cloak and Doctor Strange in our hand, so that we can do do a double move with the 2 cloaks on turn 5, and then on 6 we can do like double move stuff with our Vulture, our multiple man, whatnot, hopefully triggering Kraven's buff along the way. And then turn 6 we can drop 2 Doctor Stranges, and it's probably just gonna end up pulling our Vulture twice, but then it's gonna give him +5 power each time he does. So, and we can always drop the second Doctor Strange on like the middle spot or wherever we, need to dump that massive power load. But I think the idea came from a comment on a video of a deck list for movement that that particular deck list felt way too clunky for me. There was like too many moving pieces, pun not intended actually, to really, it just didn't feel like it worked that well. You had to get super lucky, and I was like, it's fun when it works, but it works like 5% of the time, like, I don't know. So I decided to give this one a go. I don't know, the Moon Girl has been kind of good, but I haven't actually gotten her with Strange and Cloak together yet, so I don't know. And there have been a couple of games where I was like, man, I kind of wish I did just have the Heimdall to drop and just but it all just depends how it draws and stuff. But I don't know, it's fun, and the movement one can get around a lot of like shitty locations. It's possibly one of the strongest ones just because it doesn't really matter what most of the locations are, because you can play around them by moving stuff instead of playing on the location and all kinds of stuff. But I think the Moon Dino and the Control have felt the most consistent for me, but we just got Wong, and we haven't really played with him yet. So let's do a little Panther action and see what we can get happening. Oh, big cart. I thought that said big fart, and I was like, what? Ooh, okay. So we've got we've got some stuff. Not till turn 2, but we got a turn 2 Psylocke into a turn 3 Wong. And then we can start doing, like, then we could do... Oh. See, now we can't play the Maw, and I don't know if I'm going to keep the Maw in the deck for now. And maybe even after it's all said and done. Just because he's kind of awkward. Like, I want to play him now because I see how the rest of the turns should play out. And if I don't play him now, I have to fuck up my energy expenditure on another turn to play him there. But I think we're going to hold off and just... Oh, but then I'm not getting Wong on turn 3. Like, does he actually even really fit in here? I don't know. Interesting, they didn't go for the Nidavellir. In the event of a tie, it's based on total power. You want to play for the most power possible, like, at all times, basically. I mean, I guess, do we just drop the Maw? And then we can Ironheart, actually. Or we could Angela into Maw. Although... Well, yeah, no, we don't want to Ironheart yet, because we probably want to make use of that buff with Wong. So I think we do this. So actually, in this case, he fits really well, even though it's not normally what we want to do. And actually, we probably won't end up Ironhearting at all now that I think about it. Oh, yeah, I mean, definitely not now. Because the only scenario where we were going to potentially Ironheart still was if Ironheart plus something else on turn 6 was going to be better. I mean... Which likely would be 2/3 drops. Although I think those are the 2/3 drops. No, Wolfsbane's also in the deck. I mean, with Wong, those two as... especially because Odin's not in the... No, Odin is in the deck. Okay, we want to definitely go here with Wong, and then we're going to Black Panther next turn. So he'll come in at 8, and he'll double again. Well, he'll come in at 4, he'll double with his entry thing, and then he'll double again because of Wong. Aha, that's why, because they were just going to storm away the Nidavellir. That's why. And there's the Wolfsbane. So it could have happened with Wong down. That would have been so strong. I mean, we'll see what we draw. We're going to draw Chavez next turn. That's what we're going to draw. So, oh, fucking, fuck you, Iceman. Fuck you, Iceman. Fuck you so hard. Little frosty pencil dick. Oh, and you're making it so I can't play there on turn 6. But you've got a full location. It's already 1 for me, though. And this is flooded, and I have that location 1. Not to mention, I can Iron her anyway. I mean, I won't be able to play anything else with it, but I could still... Or I could Storm and then Wolfsbane, which would be more power than Chavez anyway. Yeah, and I've already got this one. Oh, they can Nightcrawler. They can Nightcrawler. They can Nightcrawler. So I'm going to snap, and I'm going to hope that Ironheart... Oh, no, it's not Ironheart. I'm going to hope that Storm Wolfsbane is going to be strong enough for this, because we have this spot, unless they have, like, some White Tiger shenanigans or something. We currently have this one, but we're not going to end up keeping it. I know that, because they're going to Nightcrawler away. Okay, but we're going to win the middle and the right, so it doesn't matter. Oh. Wind aid my hand. Oh. Oh no, they had Leader. See, that's why Leader is really good, because they got everything I played plus. He's only 4 power normally, but yeah, it really, really good. Fuck, man. Ah, and that Spider-Man was so strong. Ah, fuck. Okay, let's try it again, though. That felt pretty good up until the very end. Now this is like the only location that movement decks don't like, but it kind of doesn't matter because then you just play like other stuff there, or you just don't worry about that location. You don't deal with it, you know? But it depends how it's, if it's in the middle, it can kind of fuck you a little bit. Especially if you're going for Heimdall plays, it'll really fuck you. Oh, Jerry. 7 energy on turn 2. I was laughing so hard. I think it was this morning. I had Project Pegasus on turn 1 with my control deck, and I had Infinite in hand, so I just played it. And then they had also a 6-drop, but it was only Hulk, so I was like, yeah. Shit. Those two are 6. Those two are 7. I could Psylocke into White Tiger. That seems kind of good, especially because Psylocke and White Tiger are both good targets for Ironheart to buff because they're naturally low stats because of what they do being so good. And that's the nice thing too, is you add a tiger to the location. It's not moving there. Oh, and then we got Tanker's Workshop. And I have the buff from Psylocke. I have 5 energy. Ooh, Ebony Maw's coming down for sure. Where do we not want to play cards anymore? Well, we can just fill up the location and it won't matter. You know what? These stuck stat-wise. So what if we Ironheart and then Ebony Maw? Yeah. I think. And I think the order might matter there because even though it's an ongoing, not on reveal, cards with ongoing abilities still pop when they get flipped. So like Professor X locking down location, you can play him on Death's Domain and he won't die. But then nothing else can be added there. But like if they also play something, that unflipped card, like if you go first, will still flip over. But then if it's like a Hobgoblin, that Hobgoblin's not coming over to you, which is dope. Excuse me, I cannot see. Oh, but oh, 2 of my really good on reveal triggers are now in a tied up spot that they are probably gonna end up winning. Yikes. Let's lock down this location, I guess, because they're gonna be playing here. I don't know. Fuck. Okay, so we tied that one. That's fine. This is the last turn we can play anything there. I'm just trying to play Wong here so that I can play Odin on top of him next turn, I guess. I don't I don't actually know. I don't know. Oh. Are you serious with the Enchantress? Oh man. Well actually Odin on top of Wong with nothing else there isn't that good anyway. Let's see, they snapped. Yeah, I don't think Chavez is gonna probably take it from whatever they have. It's gonna come down to that location because I've got this one won, but we're tied here. Yeah. All right, let's give the Panther one more try, I think, maybe, but it's been drawing kind of weird, and again, I don't have everything that it really needs to be like top tier, so, and since I'm facing people with top tier decks, it kind of makes a bit of a difference. Which, yeah, that's something to point out to. If you guys didn't read the description, or if you don't not familiar with like how the matchmaking works or anything, it's based off collection level. So I'm collection level 799, so that is pool 3. So even though I'm only rank 39 and I'm only level 39 on the seasonal progression, I'm facing people with pool 3 decks because that's how the matchmaking is. So We definitely don't care about adding Ebony Maw here. I don't, you know, I don't know if we care about playing him at all this time because we don't want to lock down any of these locations really. But after turn 3, we can't play him, so we definitely don't want another one in our hand, like, at all. We don't want to lock down this or this. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think he might just come out of the deck. I don't know. He's strong if you can get him to work and like, but I don't know. Hey, they must have had nothing, I guess. Or they really got scared when I copied my Angela. I don't know. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what else can we do instead of Ebony Maw, because I think everything else feels pretty good. I think just the Ebony Maw is kind of weird. We could Sunspot, but we're probably not spending our energy. I think we Nightcrawler. Yeah, we do have 3/3 drops in the deck. I think, yeah, let's give that a go. I don't know, it's tough. And I really want to play like the Death deck, but I need Wave for that to really work, and I don't have Wave. And like this deck really kind of needs Arnim Zola, and I don't have Arnim Zola. I did get Lady Jane Foster and Wasp earlier, but I don't have Lockjaw. So. But that's what will be nice about the update is they are adding, and that's something actually Tide Shaper. I don't know if he's here and just lurking, or if he's not here maybe, but he was suggesting before is they should have some way to like buy cards you don't have. And basically that's what the token thing is going to be, is you'll be able to use those tokens to get there will be basically a random selection of cards that'll rotate in your shop, kind of how like the variants are in the shop and stuff, and you can earn tokens through playing the game, through leveling up your collector level, to then purchase specific cards. So it's going to be very nice, because some people get very lucky with their pulls, and other people get very unlucky with their pulls, so it's gonna... And they're restructuring how the cards are distributed and like when you get cards and stuff. I really should have played both of these together. Shit. Oh, Wolfsbane is so weak now, but I don't want to skip my turn 3, especially after giving myself extra energy, which we're not going to use anyways because we don't have a 4-drop here, but that's going to be weak. He's going to get +2 wherever we play him because we only have 1. But we can stack him where we're going to drop Odin, I guess. Like, we could also Black Panther there and then drop Odin kind of thing. Guess I should be a Snap Dev idea person. Hey, what's up? Yeah, maybe. They snap. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of this one. We didn't see our Wong, and it played out super weirdly. And the thing about Wolfsbane is he's actually better later in the game, but I do that so often where I drop like on the right if I don't like or can't play at the left location, and then just like don't play on that same one when I have a Wolfsbane, and that's gonna be my best turn 3. Like, I need to just do that. But okay, there we go. We hit 800, so 2 more levels, we'll get another collector's cache. Actually, yeah, Wasp was our most recent card acquisition, and then Wong was right before that. Then we had Redskull, Lady Jane Foster, Taskmaster, which Taskmaster is going to be really good. He doesn't, like I said, I don't think he fits in any of the decks we have necessarily right now, because I think he would copy the base power of the Dino, but I could be wrong on that. Because I don't think, because the rest of the power comes from the Dino's ability, so I don't think Taskmaster can copy that. But I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. I guess we can Nightcrawler Psylocke. Cool, they're on fucking Patriot, and I don't have Enchantress. So we're probably gonna get rolled unless they somehow don't get their Patriot. Fuck. And I don't have Wong, so I have to hope I draw him. If not, I can drop Ironheart, though. Aha! We have... Oh, but see, they'll just play Ultron turn 6, and Ultron's gonna add drones to every location, so they'll win Death's Domain anyway. Fuck, man! Alright. Well, we can... Although we got the Ironheart, so Nightcrawler will turn into +4, and if they don't get their Patriot, those drones only have 4 power, and we can re-trigger Ironheart. I don't know, maybe we can... Maybe we can pull it off. Let's play Iceman first, though, to not waste the buff. And we can leave Nightcrawler there for now, just because I don't know what's going to happen. And if we see Patriot at all, we're probably just retreating, because... Alright, I mean, yeah, we have nothing to shut him down, so he's going to destroy us. Does he... Oh, no, he is getting buffed from Atlantis. I was going to say, he doesn't buff himself, right? He has a fucking ability. Okay, that's another thing I like about the counter deck, or the control deck, is it has a lot of counterplay and answers to the meta decks. It's just, I've been playing it a lot lately, because it's one of the more consistent ones, but it doesn't have very many avenues of play. It kind of follows the same progression almost every time, which a lot of decks kind of do, because it's a 12 card deck and you draw 9 out of 12 in a normal game. But I don't know, just like the Dino one in specifically, because you're taking some of their cards, you can, you know, draw these extra cards, draw these random cards. You can get a lot of different things happening that... Oh, Isle of Silence is amazing for Ebony Maw, because the sucky part of him is the ongoing, and ongoing abilities are disabled here, so he just gets a 1/7 with no downside. That's actually amazing for him. So we're gonna just probably not play to Isle of Silence at all, honestly. Let's leave Nightcrawler there for now. Let's put Sunspot down. We'll have an extra energy that'll transfer over, power him up. Oh, we definitely don't want to play to here now, because if we both have 4 cards here, he'll have +6 power. Oh, well, it's a disabled, so actually they're probably playing Spectrum Destroyer, quite likely, based on what I'm seeing. So those effects being disabled are really good for us, because then they won't get the buff from the Spectrum. I don't think. Although, do they still have... It's not removed from them, like, with Enchantress. So, I don't know. Maybe they still get it. Fuck. Okay, and see, we don't have Storm to lock down the lane with Jessica. So that's one of our main ways to, like, basically ensure we win, is if we have Storm to lock it down with Jessica. Because then we don't have to worry about another lane, especially if we've got, like, the Sunspot here protected. We can easily skip turn 5, which is going to be our avenue of play. So we're still going to Jessica, because then we're not going to play anything here next turn. And in fact, we're probably just going to Nightcrawler over here. Oh no, after turn 5, we want to leave a space open, because it may just drop our Infinite. So we're going to want to play Professor X here turn 5 then, I guess. Because we don't want... Although if they don't have anything there, Professor X locking it down could be good for us, because we're winning it right now. And well, actually, it's tied. But we're not going to play anything there, so Jessica will get her trigger before whatever comes in there. So... Oh, he costs 1. We can't play him. Okay, I mean, we just have to skip. And hope that it doesn't throw our Scarlet Witch or Angela there, just because they're going to be weak as fuck. Oh, like, we really want to see the Infinite or the Professor X could work if they don't add anything else there. You also have to be worried that they don't put Hobgoblin there, because we didn't play anything. So if they put Hobgoblin, we're going to get a -8 over here, which will just suck so much ass. They spent turn 5 playing an Ant-Man? Oh, dude, it played Angela. Fuck. Okay, let's move him here, and we're gonna drop Infinite here, because we're winning this location with just the Infinite against what he has. And then he has nothing here, so if he plays to here to try and take it, then we just still win. Because he can't play anything there. He doesn't have a Nightcrawler to move away. Also, he's got... Well, none of that's disabled, so that's how I was able to play their stuff. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we snap here, and then... As long as I'm right about... Because if that's a Spectrum and they do get the buffs, then they're going to tie us at that location. But then it's going to come down to overall power, and I have more overall power. Victory. Let's go. All right. So that's good, even without locking down that location. And we lost that location, but we still won. The Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is seriously one of the best fucking pool 1 cards, like, in the game. Well, shit, I mean, the fact that he's viable and you still see him used in pool 3 decks and stuff, like, yeah, he's definitely... Okay, we've got... We're not doing unreveal stuff except Jessica. Oh, yeah, we definitely want to lock this down, because it's only gonna potentially hurt them, and it'll benefit us with Jessica, and then they won't get any crazy double triggers. Bro, you didn't want 2 extra energy the next turn? Also, he just can't play anything there. So we'll see what he has to do. Although it's looking like this may be the Panther deck we were just playing. So they'll have like White Tiger to add a Tiger and shit like that. Oh, Storm's gonna change it. We won't get the benefit for our Jessica. That's fine though. It's gonna stop them from getting any double White Tigers or anything like that.
Wind, aid my hand.
But that's fine. We'll let them take that one, I guess, and we're just gonna take this one. Ah! Yeah, because you can't play at that location, and you weren't gonna be able to play at that location. So what were you gonna do? See, I don't like Ebony Maw. I don't like him. The 7 power is amazing, but like, it's just... You basically have to play him on turn 3, so you have to play him in a 2-drop or him in 2 other 1-drops. And then, oh, Sanctum's great for us because we can just move Nightcrawler across, and we got Vision. Let's go. Oh my god. What the actual fuck? The Elysium comes out? Oh my god. All right. We're gonna Sunspot, Storm. Fuck it, let's throw Nightcrawler there too. And then if we draw Jessica next turn, that's going to be amazing. But otherwise, we can just like throw down Vision. And then we can move Vision away if they don't have enough stuff there. Especially because we can move him every turn. So if they drop like a white tiger and they get a tiger over there, we can just move him back to match that power. Discarded Magneto. Oh, God. So we're going to have to worry about a Hela and or Ghost Rider shit happening. Oh, we dropped Storm early, so we can't actually play Vision over there. Oh, that's awkward. We can always move him into it later, though. I guess we're just going to play Angela in the middle, then. Fuck, I forgot. She's discounted, so I played her early. Oh, they didn't play to it at all. They don't care. Okay, and that's interesting. I don't exactly know how the... I'm gonna Professor X, I think. Because they can't play there, and if I lock this down, they're not gonna be able to play their shit to make their other cards play. Oh, they didn't have a turn 4 play either. Let's go, dude. What? I'm pretty sure we just win. Yeah, no, because they can't. They literally don't have a location to play cards, and our Sunspot's just scaling up. That's amazing. They actually played it out too. What a G. What a baller. Actually playing it out. Although if they hit infinite, I guess once you get past rank 100, you can't apparently dip below that for the season. So I guess if they're... Not that I'm saying I'm confident, I just took out an infinite player, and clearly it was some luck with me being able to move Nightcrawler, and they didn't have stuff they could move. So, but, I mean... Alright, so we're going to copy the Iceman. They're going to get 2 cards, or it could be the same card, with +1 cost, which that, just one trigger of that can be bad enough. But the fact they just got double tapped is, and then we're going to get 2 Sunspots. And then, honestly, especially if they haven't played anything, I'm going to double Storm, I think, just because fuck it. Okay, you know what? We've got a pretty decent likelihood of drawing Jessica. 20... No, because Chavez isn't there, but she's still counted in the deck. So, 25% chance to hit Jessica next turn. So, yeah, I think we just double Storm here. Because then we can still throw down Nightcrawler and move him into the location. We can still throw down Vision and move him into the location. We've got 2 Sunspots. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm gonna laugh if they storm as well, and it's just every single location is stormed. Okay, no, it's Carnage. That makes sense. Which is nice, because... Oh! I shut it off so they didn't get the double Carnage. Ooh, we're just gonna follow it up with an armor, because our Sunspots are gonna scale, and we're gonna skip turn 5. And we're hopefully gonna hit... Oh, we also didn't get a double Storm because of that. Well, that is actually totally fine, honestly. I don't really care about changing the locations, so I'm just gonna Nightcrawler for movement plays. Although I'm not gonna be able to move into the location anyways. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. We're actually not gonna end up winning that location as it stands, because we're only going to get to 15 power. So I don't think we can infinite, but we've got that location, and if they play anything in the other lane, then this drops 4 power anyway. Which for some reason, people that play Warpath tend to think it's like some super sneaky, like cool thing, like, oh, I'm gonna play him and then fake him out and then play something in the other lane. The amount of times I see that, and then it often doesn't, at least in my experience, doesn't end up mattering anyway. It's kind of funny, but okay, so we can't infinite, I don't think. So we're gonna play Vision, and then we've got the Chavez coming next turn. We're just gonna kind of have to hope it's gonna be good enough, I guess.
Enough said, bub.
Oh wait, we're not gonna win that location at all now because we didn't skip. We needed to skip and then not spend all of our energy this turn to win that location. Shit. Yeah, we just need to... Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Escaped.
All right. Yeah, I'm really hopeful in this next cache in 2 collector levels that I can get either Wave, Lockjaw, or Arnim Zola, because those are like the 3 that I mainly need to finish off, or basically finish off a couple of the cloning vats. Really good meta decks right now, and pool 4 and 5 cards have been announced, and I don't know if they've all been leaked or shown yet, but a lot of them have been revealed. Oh, Storm being a 4 cost, we can't really play her this game now. That blows. Let's clone the Angela, and then we're not going to play to Death's Domain, so we'll do an Angela Sunspot on the rightmost lane, I guess. Although, depending what it is, we may have to just play something on cloning Vats again. Or just play, like, Iceman here, just to get the cost on the hand and not care that we lose the unit. Oh, that sucks. Angela really kind of sucks now. Do we want to fill up Savage Lands? Ugh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know if that was the right play or not, but we can play Scarlet on Death's Domain, or we can play Storm there. Either one will change location because the on-reveals do happen before. The fact that they snapped indicated they very well may have a Killmonger, which is scary. We're going to be skipping turn 5 likely, although we don't really have a winning lane right now. Yeah, I guess let's Scarlet into Iceman. I don't know. Ooh, they've got another Maximus in hand. I don't know if we can skip turn 5. Yeah, I don't think we can. That Iceman hitting our Storm really fucked us that game.
Escaped.
See, and that was just a single trigger of it. No, he played a second one, but it only hit our Storm one time. So that is how impactful one Iceman trigger can in fact be, and usually seems to be for some reason. The amount of times it hits my turn 2 play and I have no other turn 2 play, I'm just like, are you fucking serious? Like, he's probably... I don't even know if I want to say probably. He's like easily one of, for sure, the most disruptive cards, especially for one cost. Like, he's a really good one drop, and then like one drops die pretty easy, but he's already come in and he's done his thing. So all right, well, we're not going to play at Murder World. I guess we just play without knowing what it is, because we can always change it next turn if we don't like it. Never mind. Never mind. We can't change it next turn if we don't like it. All right. We can't play. Well, if we play Scarlet, we can play to Murder World. What do we want to do? Yeah, let's spread out a little bit, I guess. I mean, I was gonna stack here, but it's fucking mini labs, so you can't. Mojo World's very good. Oh, we're gonna shut off Mojo World though. Oh, it's turn 4 right now though. Shit. So we just gotta play Jessica, and then we can skip turn 5 because she'll turn into an 8 and he'll get 5 power. Our only concern is if they try and fill this in and get more power than us, because if they get more cards there, they get a plus 100 power to it. It's a big risk. But they're going to be trying to play 5 and 6 drops, I would think. Not to mention, I don't think I have another avenue to win right now other than the Infinite, so I just need to go for that. Okay. We should be fine going into this, because we're not dropping Infinite here. We need to drop him somewhere else. We're going to drop him with Angela. I'm not going to snap because I'm not the most confident, but see what happens. Because I feel like they're just probably going to play like an Onslaught or Spectrum. There's a potential though that they will drop like a 4 and a 2 or a couple 3s to fill this in, and they are winning this spot, so if they do that, then they win anyway. Oh fuck, are they about to drop a 4 and a 2 on me, or a 3 and a 3? Oh, they snapped. Should we just retreat? It's only going to be 4 cubes. We probably should, because they know what we're doing, because we skipped turn 5. Oh, it's too late now. Shit. Oh, and they're about to kill one of our... It's the only one drop there. Fuck. Yep, we should have backed out when we had the chance. Oh well. Why did they have Blade in that deck? I guess maybe just because he's 3 power, but like I didn't see any other discard stuff, so that's really weird. Nice. Got another mission done. So we need to win a location with 20 or more power 2 more times to get this one done. And currently all our chapter 1 through 3 are complete. We're waiting for chapter 4 to unlock, which there's not a ton of time left in this season. Like I said, I really didn't end up playing this as much as I intended to. But it's been a little difficult after I went into, well, not pool 2, when I went into pool 3. And now I'm like deep in it, like where I'm getting like full pool 3 decks, like fully optimized lists and shit. So it's getting to be a little bit difficult, but it's fun, and I like collecting cards. I'm just not going to try and rank up till I have like the stuff to be able to keep up with other people. I got really close last season though. I hit like 86 or 87. I'd have to check to see exactly what it was, but upper 80s. But then I ended up at like 70 at the end of it. Unfortunately. Turn 7 this game. That's okay. So we'll play Angela here so we can move Nightcrawler there. That way we'll buff her, get him out of the way to play potentially something else, and then still have Nightcrawler get buffed from moving on to a space. So they have a Nightcrawler there, but they can't play anything else there because of Ebony Maw. So I almost hope they do move the Nightcrawler away. But we're at 8 right now, so we can pass turn 5. We can safely pass turn 5, especially because he can't be destroyed. And we can even make it more safe and just put Nightcrawler in here rather than buffing him up. Yeah. And then... although there's a turn 7 this game, unless the location changes. If the location changes, then it's a turn 6. So what I could actually play Vision this turn, because he has to be played out to be able to move the next turn. So I could play him and then skip turn 6, and he'd get buffed higher. I think I'm going to go for that instead. That seems a bit more fun. Oh, the problem is they're going to be buffing things, though. They're going to be buffing things. But we can skip. It'll be +6. That'll be 14. Plus, we can move Vision. We'll be 21. That's going to be more than whatever buffs they can do. And then we drop Infinite and we win. Yeah. That's what we do. That's what we do. If we had a 1-drop, we could also drop the 1-drop, which would be cool, but we don't. Which fine. But yeah, unless they've got something crazy, we should win. Oh, they could have a Shang-Chi, and we did flip first. Oh, no, they played Onslaught, so they don't have... Yes, sir! That's how we do it. That's also a really good example of why cards like Sunspot and Bishop, cards that can continue to scale after you play them. Oh, sick! We just got the other 2 out of 4 locations of 20 power or more. But that's why those cards that can scale like that are really good, because it's really easy to forget about stuff like that. And even if they don't forget about it, there's not much they can do about you skipping the turn to buff up your Sunspot. Like but the amount of times I've forgotten, like, oh, it's a Bishop, he's gonna scale, or oh, it's a Sunspot, you know, or whatever else is gonna like, and they've ended up winning because of it. It's a little annoying, if I'm being honest. Hell yeah. Oh, and the +2 collector's cash. Let's go. What are we getting? What are we getting? Please, one of the 3. Oh, Mystique is so good too, but I don't have Patriot. So I have like 3 or 4 like partial meta decks that are really strong I could make right now. I'm just missing like 1 or 2 cards for any of them. It's so fucking wild, man. I'm not upset about getting that Mystique, but although I mean we could probably still make something really good with her in it, but Patriot is just like, I don't like the Spectrum Destroyer deck. Too often it feels like I can't play anything till turn 3 and then I'm behind and like, oh, I don't have Destroyer yet anyways, but like the Spectrum buffs just tend to not matter enough in my experience because I don't have enough shit on board because I couldn't play anything till turn 3. Like, I don't know, it feels like a really weird deck, and it feels like it's kind of easy to play against as well, so I don't know, I personally don't really like it, but that being said, if I get Destroyer, I'm probably still going to make the pool 3 version of that because I think that's the only card I'm missing for it at this point in time, but it's I wouldn't necessarily be excited or happy to pull that card right now. Oh, Sinister London. I wonder if I should... Well, I can always Scarlet Witch there, but they're gonna get 2 copies of whatever the fuck they just... Oh god. Oh, if that Carnage goes there, that is the absolute high roll for them. Oh my god. What the fuck? That was such a fucking high roll for them, Jesus. And I didn't know they were on Destruction yet. Oh, I saw the Bucky. I should have played the armor. I was too distracted with what I was trying to do, though. I guess we just try and lock this down. And then... we need to draw our Infinite next turn, and we play him on Sinister London. Oh, bitch ass. Okay, we don't see our Infinite. Oh, we're gonna get 2 visions though. And they don't have any movement stuff, so they shouldn't be able to get into this middle spot at all. I think we're actually probably still in a good spot, actually. I didn't think we were necessarily gonna be, but... Oh, God. Oh, Sinister London can still... Oh, Jerry. So I have to do it like that, I guess. But that's gonna be 16, 18. That's not gonna win that one. And we're only going to be adding Chavez to this. So that's already 12. That's going to be 19. Plus, hopefully, Chavez. But we're losing this one. Ah, yeah, no, we don't have a shot. That death. Ah, okay. They didn't have wave and it still worked, so I don't know, maybe we should just put together a destruction. Well, I'm sure they had wave, they just didn't see her probably, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe we can still just play a destruction. You know what, let's let's just ditch this one. I think I prefer the Moon Dino one. It just feels so much more consistent, and like I don't have to have specific pieces, and I can even just use what they're playing. It's honestly one of my favorite decks, just because it's the one that every game is the most different, I feel like. Even though I'm still trying to ultimately do the same thing every time, it doesn't always happen, and there's oftentimes I'll get random cards and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use that, or I'll steal something of theirs and I'm like, oh, or even just stealing their win con. It's like, well, oh, all right, you know. The control one's pretty nice and consistent just because I can control so much what's happening. This Panther one, it's got a lot of potential, but I feel like it really kind of needs the Zola and maybe a couple other cards as well. Like the leader would be amazing, and Juggernaut. And this movement one, it's been kind of hit or miss. It's been better than the first version I played of it, but I am kind of tempted to just switch her for Heimdall again, maybe. Just because I haven't seen the Moon Girl Cloak Doctor Strange like all together yet. But I feel like if I do get it, it will probably be better than Heimdall, but I don't know. The reason I didn't like the original version of the movement one is there were so many pieces focused on like buffing up multiple man, and then multiple man plus Heimdall feels kind of awkward because multiple man clogs up the board and Heimdall moves everything left, but if your spaces are full, then you can't move. So it's, I don't know. It's really interesting, but let's do, actually just call it death, honestly. Why not? So we're gonna jump down. Death, you're going on in. We are gonna run Chavez as well. Let's see. Spider Woman, maybe. Probably not gonna end up staying, but ooh, Taskmaster. We could maybe copy Death or something, potentially. It's not discard, so I don't want Hellcow. Hobgoblin could be fun. Honestly, Moon Girl has some potential. She's very likely gonna get cut though. We'll include these for now, but they may get taken out. Deathlock, Sabretooth. Maybe Hulkbuster's probably not gonna stay, but oh yeah, no, there's other stuff we need to add that needs to. Okay, so let's jump up a little bit. Let's try that. Okay, so Electro seems good. We're probably not gonna Sunspot. Actually, we probably won't Electro either. We kind of want 1-drops that we don't care about killing with, or want to kill, like Nova. So like Iceman, Nova are probably going to be our 2 1-drops. We could Nightcrawler just because we were not always necessarily going to kill Monger. So potentially, but it's destruction, so we don't kind of need the movement to get around locations and stuff as much. Yeah, I think actually we'll just probably cut him. Angel is going to go in because he will fly out and replace a card that dies if he's in the deck still. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. And he's another 1-drop that I don't care about killing to Carnage. Carnage and Bucky. And then, do we have anything else we need for destruction? Mr. Sinister is pretty good. We don't need him, but he's pretty good, especially because then it's 2 things that Carnage can munch on. I don't know if he's good enough to put in, though. Wolverine's kind of weak, especially because with the random location, he could go to a location you don't want him to go to. But 2-3 isn't the worst, and the fact that if he's discarded, he's also played at a random location is kind of nice. But I think this is probably what we're gonna go with. Enchantress would be nice to shut down Patriot decks, because that's honestly at this point that's the only thing I'm really worried about, and that's why I have Enchantress in the other decks that I do have her in, if she's still in those ones actually, because maybe she's not. But yeah, I don't know. Do we drop the Moon Girl? I don't know. She's got some good potential here, I feel like, especially because we could get free Sabertooths and just like copy the free Sabertooths. And we don't have to do her on turn 4 because we're not trying to copy something with a 5 cost to play on 5 and then 6. So I think this is what we're gonna go with, and then we can always change it. But like Scorpion would be really good too, honestly. But this is nice because I can ideally turn 1 Nova, then turn 2 Bucky, then turn 3 Sabertooth, then Carnage on 4 with... I don't have another 2-drop. I would need another 2-drop to make that work. I mean, I can just Carnage and have 2 energy left over, I guess. Or do we cut? But I mean that's only in the ideal role, basically. And I mean, we can always end up playing Angel because we'll probably have him in our hand a decent amount of the time. I don't know. Let's see though. Let's see what happens. Oh wow. Oh what? We've got the ideal 1 2 3 4. Let's go. We just have to hope they don't have armor or like a Cosmo. Alright, Bucky. And then we can Iceman with the Carnage. That's definitely not bad. Okay. Are you fucking serious? I can't play anything else till turn 6 now. Fuck, dude. That means actually quite a lot with what I was planning, because he was going to come back to my hand for like as a 0 cost. It was right there. I knew I should have maybe just played to the middle. Oh fuck. I guess we just do this. I don't know, man. Fuck, that really fucking blows. Especially because we need to destroy cards to make death cheaper. We literally can't play her at her base cost of 9. Like... Oh, fuck. Alright, so I guess... Oh, but then he played Cosmo, so I can't destroy shit there. God damn it. Fucking... We got countered so hard by that mini lab. Oh, that sucked. It felt like it was all coming together so nicely, too, at the beginning. Okay, starting with the death. We've got Nova and Sabertooth, but I don't see Bucky or Carnage. We're gonna try for the right again, just because if they're gonna play something, it's gonna be in the middle, and we don't want to play into their Mantis or anything like that, or their Rocket Raccoon, or whatever they may have. And we avoided wasting the potential power from Atlantis. Okay. No turn 2 play, though. This feels crap. Watch us draw Carnage now. What the fuck, man? What? I didn't want that to happen, obviously. Jesus. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I mean, we can still... If we draw Bucky, we can still play Bucky Next turn. Oh, god damn it with the ice, man. Wait, they played that on Space Throne? Oh, it's gonna get shifted from Bifrost. I was gonna say, literally, what the fuck? We just played Deathlock here then, I think, because Carnage isn't gonna be as good. He's gonna end up being 6. Well, he'd be 7 power. Yeah, alright. And then we can still Deathlock and Bucky, turn 5. I'm really curious if they're just gonna actually try and leave that Iceman there, or no, Bifrost, I already said that. Oh, and then we got the Angel because he was in the deck still, which is some deck thinning. Very nice. Okay. And we got the 0 cost. Oh, and he got the buff, and the buff stays. That's right. Oh, he's too far over in our hand for Moon Girl to copy, though, because she starts from the left and goes to the right. So she would copy... let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'd copy Death and Shang-Chi. There is potential, though. I don't have the Bucky, but I mean, I can't wait for him any longer anyway. I can Deathlock, destroy Sabretooth. I guess. Oh wait, no. I need to do it like that. Well, it doesn't need to happen that way, but I just want to be able to play him again. It'd be cool if he like got increased power like Deadpool every time he dies. I really need a Deadpool for this deck too, yeah. Especially because he's a 1 cost, so you can fucking Killmonger his ass. Oh my god. But now we can Death and Sabretooth. So with Death, Sabretooth. Yeah? We're not gonna snap though, but I'm definitely feeling good about that because we've won those 2 locations. Yes, we still won those 2 locations. Wait, we lost that one. Fuck. Right, because they had 6 and that's +5. God damn it. It was so close. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I'm missing from like an ideal version of this, but Deadpool for sure and Wave. Probably Arnim Zola as well. Venom would be amazing. There's a lot of good ones. Fuck, man. All right, let's try the movement one. I haven't shown you guys this one. It can be a lot of fun. It can also feel not so great. Oh, ho, ho, we've got Iron Fist into multiple, man. Okay, so we're gonna Iron Fist over here. Oh, and then we've got Hulkbuster too. Oh, baby. Okay, this is looking very good so far. God, the rest of my deck is just 10 random cards now. I might not have any other movement synergistic shit at all. I mean, it's same for them, but... I was like trying to show you guys the deck, and now it's a completely different deck. And now we're getting a random card from the hub. Ah! This is alright though, because we can cloak next turn. Well, probably Scarlet Witch cloak. I don't know if we want a Scarlet Witch. I don't think I want to fill it up. always play Scarlet on District X and then play Cloak here, because then we can move both multiple men and they'll copy at their power that they are. So I'll have a 7 and a 5 over here and they'll both have a copy over here too. It's pretty good. Have not seen... Oh, right, because the deck got replaced with random cards. I was gonna say, I have not seen my fucking... When the +1 power, it's actually gonna be a 6 and a 7 now. I was gonna say I hadn't seen my Craven, but yeah, that's why. Oh, but it's gonna end on turn 6, so another vision wouldn't help us at all. I'm somewhat tempted to play the Nick Fury, but I want to be able to move if I need to, even though I don't have a Craven to buff up, just because the unpredictability and being able to not be dedicated to one spot. Oh, well. They played a Juggernaut. Fucking bastard. Okay, let's... We've already got 14 there. We're going to add 14. That's going to be 28. Honestly, I think we just move Vision over here. And then because we got... that'll only be 7 or 10 there, but... We're winning both of these, so they're going to have to, like, hard pick one of them. And they're probably going to be expecting a Heimdall, if I'm guessing. Maybe? Well, no, because we got District X, so it was... Although they might forget that, because it's cloning VATS currently, and I forgot that for a minute. Okay, they played to the middle. Oh, the Magneto! Nobody to move! Get wrecked! We didn't have any 3 or 4 drops. We still almost won that location because of the -1 on him from Typhoid Mary. Holy shit. But yeah, so movement, I like it. I can be very kind of hit or miss. Luckily, I had enough of the like core package in just those few cards, or the early game core package, I guess, if you will, that we were able to deal with the random cards and still be fine. But well, and then we got Vision, which I believe I have in my movement deck, although you don't actually see him in... Oh no, I don't. He really would not be bad though at all. I mean, well, he'd be good actually. I mean, I could even just cut her for Vision, but I don't know. I don't think that would be that good. There's not really anything else I can get rid of other than Killmonger, maybe, but like I need something to take out those sunspots. Well, not necessarily either, but it's very impactful to be able to do so. Let's see, we got 5 rocks in each deck. Jesus. Everybody hates that one. It's like the fucking worst. I hope they get my rock. That would be fucking hilarious. Cloak right now would not be good. We have only a Nova on board to move, so these rocks are also not good though, but I don't want to play them either. Oh no, my rocks are -1. Whatever will I do? Oh my god, I got another rock. Are you serious? Dude. We can wait one more turn on the off chance we get Iron Fist to move him right away. But I don't know if I want to wait a turn. I don't want to storm. Well, no. I don't want to skip a turn. Especially because I may not see the Iron Fist anyway. I probably will now that I played him, but... Okay. I mean, I guess we just, like... If I had left the rock would have gotten buffed up from the Nova dying. If I had played Killmonger first. Oh no! Alright, yeah, I think we just... Because I can't... That's the other thing, it's kind of easy somewhat, at least if somebody's playing the more traditional move deck with Heimdall, to counter them. Because especially if you like lock down the rightmost location, or if you have like a Professor X to put in the middle, because the movement stuff is to the left. So if you shut off their ability to play to the right to move things left, you kind of stop what they're trying to do. So that is the other reason, and it just kind of falls off in pool 3 a bit. So that's the other reason I haven't been playing it so much. But it's fun every once in a while, and especially if there's like a shitty location like Death's Domain or something. Well, you can also just play Destruction and be like ha ha ha. But hey, okay, a little bit of friendliness off the bat. I like that. Weird to give the thumbs up though. People usually say hello, but tempted to play the Iron Fist, especially because I could draw the multiple man, and it's not like moving the Kraven hurts us at all. But I am gonna wait, I think, because I get more value by playing him later and moving something into Kraven's space, especially if it's like Vulture or something, or multiple man. Instead it was my Nova that I drew, but it's fine, it's whatever. God, Scorpion is so... Honestly, he's so impactful. It's kind of hard to fit him into a lot of the decks. Like, he's definitely a good, like, flex card. Like, if you've got an open slot. Especially because he kind of helps keep your energy curve down because he's only 2. But, man, just coming in as I think he's, 2/2. And he hits all the cards in your opponent's hand for -1 power. It's just like so... actually quite impactful. Let's... Cloning Vats. And then we can play... I kind of don't want to play to Vibranium Mines, so I guess we'll play him here. And then we can play something here with Angela, and it'll move to the mines, and then Angela will get a buff, and there's a free space to clone something else and give Angela a further buff. Multiple man, I am so glad to see you. I kind of wish you were Vulture instead, but you know, it's fine. We've got the Moon Girl. So if we draw Strange next turn, then things could get wild. Oh, but you really, in this one, you do still want to play her on turn 4, though, because then I believe the idea is to double cloak. Because like I said, they have to be on board for them to be able to, the cards to move the next turn. And then Doctor Strange, because when he comes in, he moves. So I believe that's the play there. So, yeah, I don't know about the Moon Girl, man. I want to like her, but It's just been weird so far in this deck. Might just switch her out for Heimdall, honestly. I don't know. Ooh, some popcorn. I love it though. We did get... So... And they retreated. Okay. I don't know why, but... Maybe they just really didn't have anything, but low-key I kind of didn't either. But I guess they didn't necessarily know that. I wipe with cards? Oh boy. I don't think that's probably not very good for you. We got the Iron Fist Vulture. We have Strange in our starting hand. Okay. Some potential for Moon Girl this time, maybe. Fuck. Alright, well, we can Iron Fist this turn then, and then we can play Vulture here, and he'll get punched over and become 8 power. Is this guy wiping with cards right now, or what are we? It's turn 2. I mean, you don't have that many options, do you? They didn't even play. What? Okay. Oh, if we draw the Moon Girl next turn. But the problem is, though...
Victory.
What the fuck happened? Okay. The problem is, though, since it was Vulture, we were going to have a strong Vulture, but we weren't going to have, like, anything else to go with it. I don't know. I would have to get to actually play it out to see how that goes. We didn't have the Moon Girl last time, though, so we weren't going to get to see that moon magic. Oh, well, we got her this time, but we don't have either of the other two that we want to see with her, so. That is the other thing, too. For this to happen, it's like a 3 specific card combo, which is a quarter of our deck. And we have the Chavez in there to help with that, but... Yeah, I don't know. Because then the Heimdall is just beneficial for us in general. Like... Except for then they're expecting the Heimdall. That's... guess I could shift... if I can find something else to take out, I could do... What I used to do for a turn 6 is move something on turn 5 so I can turn 6 Miles and Iron Man. Because that's going to come in and add 5 to the location, plus Iron Man doubling whatever power is there. So at a minimum, it's going to be 10. But, you know, I'll be adding that to where I have other power, so it'll be more than 10. No cards can be added here. They can't be moved there either, so I have to play him in the middle. That blows. And they're playing Patriot, so we're... not exactly in a favorable matchup. The Bifrost is going to be great for us. It's going to move Kraven off that piece of shit location. He's the first card there, so he'll move first, I think, and then he'll get the buffs from everyone else moving. I think. I wish I could play these on the same turn. Once again, we've got Cloak, we don't have Strange. I never see the three of them together. I think I'm gonna change this after this one. I don't think we're gonna stick with this Moon Girl idea. There's a lot of potential, but we also have to have other stuff on board for it to happen, and then we also have to draw a quarter of our deck. Which, as a reminder, in a normal match, there's a quarter of our deck that we're not going to be drawing, so it's kind of... Alright, we'll play Cloak, and we can then move everybody back there if we want to, and get a massive fucking lane with Kraven. And then, if we see Doctor Strange, we can move our most powerful card, which will be Vulture, so we can set that up on another lane. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. Oh, he's so beautiful. We did not see the Doctor Strange. Turn 6 is going to be Chavez. Which is the one thing I kind of don't like about Chavez, is if there's like that one last combo piece that I need, I'm not going to see it on turn 6. But having her in there makes it much more likely I'm going to get those combo pieces before then. And in most, if not all cases, they're early to mid game sort of combos. Or like maybe they finish late game, but you know, so like it's usually better. But in a case like this, where I kind of wanted Doctor Strange to then move my Vulture back for me somewhere else, it's not going to happen. So now I got to decide, like, we're definitely going to move Vulture, and then I think we leave everyone else here, sadly. I think that's what we do, and then I really wish I had Heimdall for this, because then moving this again, bro, yeah, Heimdall's going back in. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. I don't think we're gonna take this one. Because they were going to be dropping Ultron or Patriot and a couple like 1 and 2 drops or something. Okay, so we either do this and put Heimdall in, or if I can find one more slot, I can take him out and take something else. Angela. That's what we'll do. We're gonna try, I think we're gonna try Iron Man Miles for our turn 6 kind of thing, because then we only really need a strong Vulture. We've got the multiple man, although what are we gonna be doubling the power of? Oh, we've got Kraven too. Let's try it and see how it goes, and then we can always switch it back and put Angela and Heimdall in instead of these two. Especially because Angela and Heimdall is probably a little friendlier on the energy curve, because it's adding 8 instead of 9, but it's a 4 and a 5 versus a 2 and a 6, so a little bit just different distribution for sure. But I think after this match here, or maybe one more, I'm probably gonna be wrapping up. I gotta see if I got anything back. Oh shit, I did. Okay, Surf is down for Grounded. Let's see, what did Dylan... He said up to you. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be doing Grounded here in probably the next like 5 to 10 minutes. Actually, I'll probably just do it after. Let me message Surf. Sounds good. Let me just finish this match. And whatnot. Okay. So we don't have Iron Fist to move multiple man. Let's get Kraven on the board. Kunlun. I think it's Kunlun. Really, really good for us. Okay. I feel like they're probably on destruction. Like, they want to eat this away. Either that or they're on some kind of zoo thing. But zoo doesn't use the hood, I don't think. But I'm sure you could get around one card having negative power. Because then he gives you a 1/6. With no fucking downside other than that you had to have played this. Or they could be playing like that, have some crap and be trying to give it to us with Viper. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna clear. Okay, they're on destruction. Alright, so I guess we're going to play Cloak here, play multiple man, and then next turn we'll drop the Hulkbuster plus something, and we'll move that over here. That way we can play Iron Man and Miles here, I guess. That's... Well, it will be a 7 because of the Hulkbuster. Now that we don't have the Moon Girl on the deck, we draw Doctor Strange. Get the fuck out of here. Sadly, we can't play anything in addition to the Hulkbuster. Oh, wait a minute, too. If I have to move him before... So there's gonna be nothing. That's awkward. But we're at 9 power. We're gonna add 5, and then we're gonna double that. So it's gonna be 28. We've got 16 here, which they can easily beat, though. Sadly. Yeah, I don't think the Miles Iron Man is going to be good enough. I mean, we had kind of a crap draw on that, but I think the Heimdall would have done us better. And then we would have had Angela, who scales up very nicely. Yeah, I think we're going to just switch that back. I don't think that's going to be what we want, sadly. Which sucks, because I really want Miles to be like a good card, but he just doesn't feel that great. I think that's like the best potential I've seen is like turn 6, him and Iron Man, but you have to have something good there already for it to really matter. But I think we would have won that lane, actually. But we were not going to keep the middle one, and they had the left one, and we didn't have Heimdall to move our shit left to do anything about that, so... I think... Oh, shit, I wasn't supposed to do one more. Nova's not going to be there turn 6. More than likely. I'm okay with getting a multiple man put into play for free. I would have rather Kraven, but then again, I wouldn't have been able to Iron Fist multiple man this same turn anyway. We'll throw Craven there. Just Killmonger. Hoping to draw Vulture next turn so we can Iron Fist Vulture.
Wind, aid my hand.
Aha. Alright, well, we're going to Doctor Strange. It's going to pull both of them over here. And we're going to have the Iron Fist. And then whatever we play next is going to get moved by Iron Fist. So maybe we'll get lucky and we'll draw the Vulture next turn. That's like our best hope right now, I think. That is going to end up being enough for us to take that location. So unless they can White Tiger or something, we have this location. So that's really good for... Oh, but see then, this is the other thing that's weird about Heimdall is because we're winning that location. Do we want to shift all of that away? Because they can't play anything there. Probably not. So then now he's a dead card this game, which I mean, it's this specific scenario, but Storm Jessica gets run a lot and they see I'm on movement. All they have to do is shut down the right lane. They're gonna do this to me. So yeah, Heimdall kind of sucks too. This is probably why movement kind of falls off in pool 3. There's just not really anything to make it competitive with the pool 3 stuff, I guess. Although these cards are pool 2 cards, but it's a pool 3 deck, I'm sure. Which just means it's turn 5 and 6 are gonna be that much scarier. Speaking of, I have nothing. Angela is not a turn 5 player. Why does it get weird like this and I can't retreat or do anything? Fucking end the turn then, I guess. Then again... Well, we can't move anybody. We can move multiple man off of there. Because he'll copy himself back on. I don't know. Maybe we can still do something. Maybe. That'll add 6 more power. We could add 9 instead. And then the multiple man's going to go back over there. So we'll still maintain this location. And then we're hopefully going to win this one. Although they might just move all their shit over here. Which if they do, then we win the middle by having the multiple man. But they don't have to move everything. They can just leave Bucky and still win the middle. Oh, I'm just going to play it and not snap. Oh, okay, they abandoned the flooded lane. Hey, yo. Craven coming in big. Okay, so the Craven is enough. Well, yeah, I mean, he was one of the focal points of the deck. And then we just didn't need the Heimdall, and we've got the Chavez there, who adds more power on board than the Heimdall. So honestly, actually, maybe this is... I mean, it's still not super competitive. I don't feel like. It's just kind of fun to play. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a good list for it, maybe. Because, like, I really kind of thought, like, oh, fuck, I didn't see my Vulture I kind of need. Or, you know, whatever. But, like, the Craven and the Angela... Craven and Angela got us there. Had they not locked down that lane with the Storm, it could have been a different story. But anyways, this has been quite a bit more Snap. Let me see. I can't upgrade any other cards or I don't have any missions to turn in or anything. Although in a bit under an hour, I'm going to have 2 missions refill for my daily missions and I can earn more stuff. And I'm almost level 40 on the season pass. And level 40 will give me 200 credits, so I'll be able to upgrade a couple cards. It's going to be a little slow going. I had like a couple thousand credits, so that's why I jumped collection level really high earlier today, because I'm hopefully going to hit 1,000 before update, but I don't know. I really need like daily missions and stuff from my battle pass to like push me up and give me credits and let me upgrade cards and shit to get there. But I shot up like, I was like 6 something and I went to 799 before I started the stream. So I went up like 150 levels or something, give or take. It's actually crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can get there. Because if we get to collection level 1000 before the update, then we will get like twice as many of the in-shop token thingies to like unlock specific cards as we would have for only being collection level 500. So hopefully. But yeah, we're gonna get set up for some grounded, get on Discord with a couple friends and stuff, and we'll be back in a little bit with some grounded action for a bit. Sai does have to work tomorrow, so we can't be up super late, but I actually have the day off, so I'll probably be doing some more Snap and maybe some Assassin's Creed. What is it, Odyssey, I think, or the one set in Greece. Might start that over, might look and see if maybe the boys want to do some Elden Ring if they haven't gone way past me already. I don't know, they were getting ready for World of Warcraft, but then I keep every now and again seeing them on Elden Ring, and I'm like, so, but yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys back in, I don't know, 10-15 minutes or less. We'll see. But yeah, till a little bit from now.